Hello there. Good morning, good evening, good wherever you are. My name is Erica. I have two things: crippling anxiety and two many cookbooks. We have made it halfway. Thank you for anyone who has followed along on this journey, but I have made it officially halfway to my goal of cooking 52 recipes in 52 weeks for every week in 2024. It's been quite the journey. I'm really impressed with what we've done. I'm very happy to have reached the halfway mark. I'm very happy to go nice, calmly into the second half of the year. Here in Pennsylvania, once again, we are having another heat wave, so it is very hot. So I wanted to try and challenge myself a little bit this week. But before I get into that, let's take a look back on how far I have come. Take a look. Hello, my name is Erica, and I would be telling you that I have two things: crippling anxiety and two many cookbooks. But today, I have three. My sister's here. Hi! She picked out our recipe for this week.
Well, hey, I nicked it. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Picking up for Dan T, a bucket of ravens.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that an adventure? Whew! Boy, we have come a long way. Getting into this week's cookbook, we are cooking from Weber's Charcoal Grilling: The Art of Cooking with Live Fire. And you can see this is a well-loved cookbook in this household. I think it's kind of a family tradition in my family where everyone has a Weber kettle grill and everyone gets a copy of some iteration of this book. So we got a copy of this book when we got our first Weber grill that we are going to be cooking on today. And not we, I am cooking on the Weber grill. And it's something I've never done before. So it's going to be an adventure. We have some expert help. Dan is going to help. So we're going to go ahead. I took a poll online, so thank you for anyone who participated in the poll. By overwhelming majority, we're going with the Driftwood grilled lobster. Now, I'm kind of a little sad that we're not cooking this at a week where I'm at the beach, because there's actually a version of this recipe where you have to dig a hole in the sand and cook with driftwood. So I'm a little bit disappointed that we're not doing that, but I think that might be a little advanced for where I'm at cooking on charcoal. All right, so let's go ahead and grill some lobster. So in this recipe, it says to start with making the fire, but I'm actually going to do a lot of the prep inside. So we're going to start with some unsalted butter, and then 3 tablespoons of fresh chives, which I'm going to take from my garden, and then 4 Maine lobster tails, and they're actually from Canada, so I'm guessing they're a little bit more polite. I don't know. And then a little bit of salt and some lemons. And then we already soaked our wooden skewers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start by prepping our compound butter and then skewering our lobster tails before we grill. Starting with the fresh herbs, we're going to go ahead and pluck some chives. And we're going to chop them up and add it to our compound butter. Into our pot goes a 1.5 sticks of unsalted butter and all of those freshly chopped chives we just cut from the garden. All right, and we're just going to warm that up over the stove. Now, while the butter is going, we are going to cut down these lobster tails into half. And then we're gonna skewer them so that they don't curl on the grill. Let's go ahead and do it. Here's one of the main reasons why this book is so critical for charcoal grilling. Not only does it give you a recipe, but it also tells you how to use your charcoal. And for this, we are going to make a 2-zone fire, which you can see 2 zones. And we're going to go for high heat. So we should be able to withstand the heat for 2 to 4 seconds, and it should register at about 450 to 550 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're going to go ahead and light a fire. Wish me luck, y'all. So here's our first deviation from the recipe. We are going to be using some already pre-cooked on charcoal, and Dan is going to explain to us why we are doing that.
Okay, well, because originally the recipe was calling for using a chimney. A chimney is a great way to start your coals, but the problem with that is that I reuse my coals. So as you can see, I have some old that are about half burnt right now. And if we used a chimney as the recipe calls for, you're now going to take very hot coals, you're going to put them onto cold and actually slightly damp coals that are currently existing because it rained earlier today. So what we're going to do is that we're going to add just a little bit of fresh coals onto the existing old coals, and then we're going to be doing lighter fluid. But at least with this method, we're able to actually predetermine what the actual shape of the fire is going to be and how intense it's going to be.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Squeeze a little bit more than that. Get them all wet. Especially in the core in the center. There you go, you're good. Or you have to start a fire.
Oh! Okay.
It doesn't blow up.
No, I know.
And the sooner you light it, the better, because it's not aerosolizing, it's still just liquid.
Only 2 matches?
Guess what? You have 2 chances. Make it happen.
Okay. Are you rolling? You can tell I'm nervous. Woo!
There you go.
I made fire!
That you did,
Look
dear.
at what I have created! All right, so we're ready to go on the fire. We're gonna baste with the chive butter, and then we are gonna go onto the fire, which is at temperature. Let's go ahead and do it. They feel so much more firm. Lobster just came in and it is looking beautiful. So we're just gonna squeeze a little lemon juice over the top. And then we're gonna garnish with additional lemon and serve with the reserved butter. It smells amazing. Can't even describe it. So good. I know how you guys are kind of waiting for me to give you a first bite reaction. Well, too late. I'm so happy to be here with my husband and my sister enjoying this resplendent meal. And my sister brought a wine that was just absolutely spectacular. I'm gonna reference it here. It's a Russian River Valley Chardonnay, a 2022. and it paired perfectly. Like, I'm not messing with you. Let's talk about the lobster. It retains so much sweetness, and the texture. I don't know if I've ever had a lobster tail that was not overcooked the way that this was cooked so nicely. We just did 4 minutes on the meat, 4 minutes on the shell, and I feel like the compound butter, the squeeze of lemon, it gives you everything you're looking for in a seafood meal. It gives you acidity, it gives you herbs, it gives you richness, fattiness, salinity. It's giving everything. And this is 100% going to make it to the repeat recipe list. So we served it tonight with just a summer salad with some berries, and I toasted some baguette. Well, actually Dan did. He toasted the baguette over the charcoal fire, and it's so good, y'all. So good. This is a spectacular summer recipe. You should 100% make this. It cooks for 8 minutes tops in mid-June in Pennsylvania. We got the lobsters, a 4-pack of lobsters for $35 that were on sale at the Giant. So, I mean, a really great celebratory meal, great for your 4th of July, which we're about to have 4th of July, so happy Independence Day. I'm very proud that we've made it to week 26. I'm very happy to share it with my family. I'm very happy to share it with you. Thank you so much for all of the love and support that you've given me over these 26 weeks. We've got 26 more to go. And I'm telling you guys, things are looking up. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling positive. And I hope you are too. So, thanks for tuning in. We will see you next week. Deuces.